your vehicle is in danger of being exposed to terrible fuel injector cleaners. These 10 products we reveal will help you stay away from ending your car's life. And the last product we'll mention costs many drivers thousands in damages. Let's hop in. Number 10. Cheap ethanol-based cleaners. The first red flag is the bargain bin ethanol-based cleaner. Many of these bottles advertise themselves as multi-purpose injector and fuel system cleaners, but what they really do is dump extra alcohol into your fuel. Ethanol is hygroscopic, meaning it attracts and absorbs water. When this mixes in your tank, it accelerates corrosion inside fuel lines and injector tips. Over time, this can pit the metal surfaces inside injectors, weakening spray patterns and leading to uneven combustion. Instead of smoothing your idle, you'll notice rougher startups, reduced fuel economy, and, in extreme cases, injector clogging that requires replacement. Mechanics often say the money saved at the register is quickly lost in repair bills. A safer alternative is a polyetheramine PEA-based cleaner, which burns completely and leaves no corrosive residue. But if you see high ethanol content or multi-alcohol blend on the label, keep it far from your tank. The next cleaner comes with bold claims, yet it leaves only damage. Number 9. Additive-heavy lubricant boosters. Some injector cleaners market themselves as fuel lubricators, packing in thick oil-based additives that claim to protect your system. In reality, these compounds can leave sticky deposits inside the injectors, narrowing spray nozzles and causing uneven fuel delivery. Once that buildup forms, your car may experience misfires, sluggish acceleration, and increased emissions. Even worse, excess lubricant doesn't burn clean. It can coat your catalytic converter and oxygen sensors, leading to expensive replacements. What feels like extra protection is actually a shortcut to thousands in repair costs. Fuel injectors are designed to operate with precise atomization. Introducing heavy additives changes fuel viscosity, which your ECU and fuel pump weren't calibrated for. That mismatch leads to inefficient combustion and long-term damage. The next product hides under a disguise, but wrecks vehicles' engines. Number 8. Universal gasoline and diesel cleaners. Any bottle that claims it can work equally well for gasoline and diesel injectors should set off alarms. Gasoline injectors are designed for fine, high-pressure misting, while diesel injectors operate with extreme pressure and heat tolerances. A so-called universal formula often misses the balance, leaving residue in gas systems and stripping lubrication in diesel systems. Drivers report rough idle, knocking, or even injector seizure after using these dual-purpose products. The problem is that the detergents strong enough for diesel injectors can be too harsh for gasoline seals and O-rings, while gasoline-safe solvents are far too weak to clean soot-heavy diesel tips. The end result is that neither engine type gets proper treatment. If you see "safe for both gas and diesel" on a cheap cleaner, avoid it. Stick with a formula designed specifically for your fuel system. Otherwise, you risk expensive injector replacements in either platform. The next cleaner claims to work fast, but has aggressive chemicals that harm your fuel system. Number 7. High-solvent, fast-action cleaners. Some injector cleaners promise overnight results with concentrated solvents. While they do strip carbon fast, those same chemicals can degrade fuel lines, injector seals, and even plastic components in the pump assembly. The short-term gain of a cleaner spray pattern is offset by long-term leaks and component failures. Aggressive solvents also thin out your fuel mixture, which can trigger pre-ignition or knocking in older engines. In newer cars with sensitive oxygen sensors, these products often leave behind chemical traces that skew readings and force the ECU to run incorrect air-fuel ratios. The damage accumulates quietly until performance and emissions both crash. Manufacturers push the fast-acting pitch because drivers want instant results, but real injector cleaning is gradual, using detergents that burn completely without attacking system materials. A safer option is always a PEA-based cleaner instead of solvent-heavy shortcuts. The next product markets itself as an affordable item, but literally does nothing except waste your money and clog your injectors slowly. Number 6. Weak multi-tank treatments. Budget injector cleaners often advertise that a single bottle can treat 2, 3, or even 4 full tanks of fuel. The problem is, the formula is watered down to the point of being ineffective. Instead of breaking down carbon deposits, it barely dilutes them, allowing buildup to harden inside the injectors. Over multiple tanks, these diluted cleaners can leave gummy residue that clogs spray nozzles and reduces atomization. Drivers expecting smoother performance often report the opposite: hesitation, rough idling, and lower fuel economy. By the time issues surface, the buildup is worse than before. Professional mechanics agree. If a product claims multi-tank use at a bargain price, it's more marketing than chemistry. Stronger, one-shot cleaners with high detergent content actually get results, while weak, multi-use bottles are a slow road to clogged injectors. The next cleaner makes promises, but its blend strips protective coating, causing a failing vehicle.
Number 5. Complete system cleaners with pump stripping detergents. Some injector cleaners advertise themselves as full fuel system treatments, claiming they'll clean not just injectors, but pumps, lines, and valves. The danger is that their detergent mix is so aggressive, it strips protective coatings inside high-pressure fuel pumps. Once those coatings wear away, the pump runs louder, hotter, and eventually fails. Drivers who use these products often notice whining noises or surging pressure after just a few tanks. In severe cases, pump damage means replacement, a repair that can cost well over $1,000. What starts as a $10 all-in-one fix turns into a serious bill. Fuel pumps are engineered with very tight tolerances, and anything that reduces lubrication or strips factory coatings shortens their life dramatically. If a bottle boasts complete system coverage without specifying safe chemistry, it's best left on the shelf. The next cleaner boasts itself, but it poisons sensors and clogs converters over time. Number 4. Heavy metal additive cleaners. Some injector cleaners contain metallic compounds, like manganese or sodium, advertised as combustion enhancers. While they might burn hotter and break down deposits faster, they leave behind ash that clogs catalytic converters and coats oxygen sensors. Once they get contaminated, your ECU receives false readings, leading to poor fuel trims and rough operation. This problem doesn't appear overnight. It creeps in slowly as deposits accumulate after each use. Eventually, your check engine light pops on, and you're left paying for both sensor replacements and a catalytic converter that can cost more than the car is worth. Regulatory agencies have flagged several of these additives as unsafe for modern emissions systems. If you see claims like extra combustion metals or sensor safe with power boost, that's a red flag. Stick to detergents approved for low ash combustion instead. The next cleaner tries to stand out, but it dumps too much detergent in your vehicle. Number 3. Over-concentrated injector restore formulas. Some products market themselves as extra strong cleaners that can restore even the dirtiest injectors in a single treatment. The problem is, these highly concentrated detergents don't just target carbon, they also thin out fuel and strip away vital lubricity. Without that cushion, rubber seals dry out and crack, and injectors can start leaking. Overdosing your system with harsh chemicals can also accelerate wear on the fuel pump, which relies on fuel as both a lubricant and coolant. Instead of smoother performance, drivers often notice louder pumps, reduced fuel pressure, and new leaks. It's a classic case of too much, too fast. Cleaning injectors should be steady and controlled, not a chemical shock treatment. If the label screams ultra-concentrated restore or one-shot cure, it's safer to walk away. The next product is one of the most misleading, due to it doing almost nothing while gumming up injectors. Number 2. Eco-friendly, watered-down cleaners. Green labels and eco-friendly slogans make these products sound safe, but most are little more than diluted solvents mixed with light detergents. They promise low emissions and gentle cleaning, yet they fail to burn deposits effectively. The end result is wasted money and injectors that stay just as dirty. Some of these formulas even leave behind sticky residue because they lack the strength to fully dissolve carbon. Over time, that residue collects on injector tips, causing rough idling, poor fuel economy, and sluggish throttle response. Drivers who bought in for the eco-promise often report no improvement or worse, new drivability issues. True eco-safety comes from complete combustion and efficiency, not weak formulas. If a cleaner boasts green without listing proven detergents like PEA, it's marketing fluff that hurts your car more than it helps. The last cleaner on our list is the most dangerous of all, one that's still widely available and known to cause issues with injectors and chambers. Number 1. Low-quality, bargain imports. The most dangerous injector cleaners are the no-name imports that flood discount shelves and online marketplaces. They often skip regulatory testing, use unlisted ingredients, and contain high levels of kerosene or alcohol. While they may give the illusion of quick results, they leave behind gummy residues that foul injectors and combustion chambers. These products can also destabilize fuel, creating hotspots during combustion that lead to knocking and long-term engine wear. Mechanics routinely warn that the few dollars saved up front can lead to thousands in injector replacements, catalytic converter failures, and even piston damage. If a cleaner comes
comes in plain packaging, has no clear ingredient disclosure, and undercuts trusted brands by half the price, it's a ticking time bomb for your engine. Fuel injector cleaners are supposed to improve performance, not destroy it. The smartest move is to stick with trusted PEA-based formulas from established brands, and avoid anything with vague labels, bargain pricing, or wild claims. Your injectors will stay clean, your fuel system will stay healthy, and your engine will last far longer. Which of these bad products have you seen lining store shelves near you? Share in the comments and help warn other drivers before they waste their money. If you enjoyed the breakdown, hit like, share this with someone you know, and subscribe for tips, tricks, and guides for you and your vehicle.